Yeah, my name is Umm Muhammad and I'm a community activist. I run various projects in my community in East London, and I've got together with two other sisters and a group of other local activists. We formed a coalition, and the objective of our coalition is to create awareness about the need for intervention by the Muslim armies to stop the genocide in Gaza.
What message would you give to the Muslim armies or the general Muslims across the world?
I think it's very important for the global Muslim community to understand there is nobody else who's going to really move for Gaza. The concept of the international community has been shown to be really false and flawed. We've seen that it's the structures of the international community, the United Nations, the ICJ, the ICC, that people have put their hopes in, and we've seen that they've been able to do nothing because these are structures created by the former colonial states. They are part of the problem, in fact. So for Muslims all over the world, we need to recognize it's actually obligatory on us, and that means whatever capability we have, wherever we may be, we have to use that to voice what needs to be done. What does need to be done? How do you stop a genocide? That's the question we need to ask, discuss, push our imams to talk about, push our community leaders to talk about, make our press talk about this in the public domain and get this message out there, because you're right. The Muslim armies aren't going to just move. They're an arm of the governments who serve the interests of the West and the enemies of Islam and the Muslims. So how do you make them move? We have to create a movement of mass mobilization. And this is just one tiny thing we're doing here in London. And we want this to be echoed, and this kind of protest and this kind of mobilization to happen everywhere, inshallah.
Last question. Recently, we've just seen in Pakistan and Kashmir in India, the conflict is just starting off. Is there any message that you would like to give?
Definitely. With regards to what's happening in Kashmir, it is another problem that is the result of the colonial legacy. Pakistan and the occupied Kashmir area, everything that we're seeing unfold in that region now, and the problems with India are as a result of the British colonialist legacy in that area, the meddling, and the fact that Kashmir is Muslim land that's been occupied, and not just occupied, brutally occupied. And you find so many similarities between the occupation in Palestine and the occupation of Kashmir. The brutalization of the people, the control of the movement, the horrific torture and rape that our sisters endure. It is the most militarized zone in the world, and not enough is spoken about it. And all of these issues are connected. And these are the questions we have to start asking as a people. Why are these things happening to us? What is the way in which we can start a process of change? We can't just sit and do nothing and expect the people who created the problems to come and solve them.